This video will show in 5 minutes what u4c brings to top management in every business or organization in the world. u4c adds a new level of dataset intelligence to management that cannot be achieved in any other way. Because u4c is unique. An exclusive, world-first addition to the business world's Excel computing arsenal. How and why this is so is clearly demonstrated in the u4c website video, Learn and use u4c in 3 minutes. Top management the world over will crave u4c TI for their operations once they've seen what u4c can do for them, especially as it will take them only 5 minutes to learn to question and drive u4c for themselves. But it's not top management's function to install or maintain u4c. That is something only u4c members can set up for them. Because only u4c members are trained and licensed to deliver u4c to organizations. So, to have u4c in your operations or business, you'll need u4c members to install and maintain u4c for you. Or you can sponsor your people for u4c membership and training at only $495 for each u4c member. Then, and only then, can you confidently decode business datasets in your organization to target and get u4c intelligence from them, or from any data spreadsheet, in 4 seconds. But u4c membership isn't just a u4c license and training. It includes the exclusive, copyrighted means to digitally recall and apply u4c learning and capability by the licensed use of u4c WAND files. u4c WAND files enable u4c member learning to be activated programmatically, no matter how long after the point of training. They automate u4c learning recall and, crucially, its application in 4 seconds. We'll now see in 5 minutes how every business manager can see and experience the power and advantage that u4c dataset intelligence can give to them and to their organizations. 5 minutes starting from now. Take any dataset. A block of management data that can be drawn from any corporate database, website or accounting system and normally delivered in the familiar columns and rows layout of any Excel spreadsheet. Here on screen as such an example, we see the weekly sets dataset downloadable from the London Stock Exchange, the LSE, for all the world to use for free. Using this, we can follow how u4c extracts intelligence, not just information from such a dataset, as you answer any question that you command of such data to get the kind of targeted intelligence you need for your work in 4 seconds. The dataset downloaded from the LSE has 19 columns and 914 rows of data. To target u4c intelligence from this file, we'll need about 30 seconds to copy-paste the downloaded data into a waiting u4c WAND file. We shall copy this data now. Here we have a waiting u4c WAND file set up to receive the LSE data, where we can paste this data now. With this data now in the u4c WAND file's data area, we can target the intelligence we need from this file in 4 seconds. We click on the custom view u4c QStore view. On the u4c toolbar, to instantly see the u4c report area on screen. We now see a u4c QStore, designed to hold FAQs ready to copy-paste into the u4c Q-bar in a few seconds. Say you need to know which of these 900 securities have Aberdeen in their name. We copy Aberdeen from the u4c QStore, we paste it into the u4c Q-bar, u4c the file, and there, in a few seconds, we see all 11 such securities. An ordinary filter request might achieve such a single question result as we now have on screen. But u4c allows us to go very much further, as with u4c we can 1. Select, compose and apply complex criteria for our questions. 2. We retain and we can see a clear index of each question we've asked. And 3. We can instantly summarize and work with both the report's content and with the intelligence we've now extracted from that report and displayed on the u4c ManInfo line on row 11. This is how and where u4c delivers u4c 4-second intelligence rather than mere information. Now, to experience hands-on the use and value of 4-second targeted intelligence derived from any complex questioning you would wish to make of any data or dataset held in any u4c WAND file. We can empty the u4c report area and the u4c Q bar with one keystroke, ready to ask any single or complex questions about our data. You will already know the material content of your dataset, so you will know best what questions to ask of that data. See now how u4c lets us ask and answer searching questions of your data, and then, as will be normal, to examine and question any answers we receive. The process is simple, as we show here. We need to see from our file the IE securities in the security type column. We type IE on the u4c Q bar, u4c the file, and in a few seconds we see the 127 IE security types. Next, we need to know which of these 127 securities are in euros. We type euro, E-U-R, on the u4c Q bar, u4c the file, and in seconds we see the 22 securities that are both IE and in euros. Next, we wish to see which of these securities have an EMS of greater than 1000. We enter greater than 1000 on the u4c Q bar, u4c the file, and in a few seconds we see the 13 such securities. Now we wish to see which of these securities have a maximum spread percentage of 10% or more. We enter greater than 9.9, in the u4c Q bar, u4c the file, and there we see the 7 such items. And of these 7 securities, we need to see which are traded on the ON10 trading sector. We enter ON10 on the u4c Q bar, u4c the file, and there we see the 4 securities that satisfy all 5 of these complex criteria from your file of 900 plus records. Note now how the u4c Q bar records and clearly displays the composition and detail of your question in a way that isn't possible when using the standard Excel filter command. Every current u4c report will display both the specific questions asked together with their answers within a single report, complete and ready for dissemination in 4 seconds. There, in the last 5 minutes, we've seen an example of how business managers can decode and unravel the mysteries hidden within any business dataset used in their operations, where they can target the intelligence they need as they decide upon the questions they need answers for, and to get them with u4c precision in 4 seconds. Our LSE dataset doesn't need to show values or quantities, so the u4c maninfo line is unable to demonstrate u4c targeted intelligence on any value or quantity totals here. But we can see this now for the data spreadsheet used in the Learn and Drive u4c in 3 minutes video from the u4c website as shown here. Now we take a closer look at the u4c Q bar and report area, and take 1 second to empty both. Ready to ask another question. What PF1Ts do we hold today? Enter PF1 on the u4c Q bar, u4c the file, and in 4 seconds, 140 auction lots and other management intelligence on your screen. That is targeted intelligence from any data spreadsheet in 4 seconds. u4c training standards are fully accredited by CPDSO in London. CPDSO accreditation is the acknowledged gold standard for quality business training in the UK and recognised as such by employers and professional bodies throughout the world. u4c members completing their u4c members course can earn 45 hours for their official CPD record with a CPD certificate that they can use as CPD evidence to any employer or professional body in the world. That, with u4c capability and a lifetime user license, is just $495. So, as a person seeking u4c capability for your work or career, promote yourself, become a u4c member. Or, as an organization seeking u4c capability in your operations, promote your people, train them as u4c members.